sun went down and our cooking coals were glowing. Down the path came a party hiking, and they said, folks, we're all going. We're yearning for a portal far away in a tavern full of shouting. So join us, friends, and let's descend deep into Under Mountain. Deep into Under Mountain. There run dungeons hot and cold, where the monsters surge and pushes, and the youngest runes are old, where the mimics all lie waiting, and the goblin werebats roost. All the wisps and wasps in the mezzo lost, the hidden pit where we'll all plummet deep into Under Mountain. Deep into Under Mountain, all our blades will sing like choirs, as our arrows strike like drum beats, and our green flame pops and pyres. Our barbarian will stomp a brood as the rogues dance shadow play. Oh, we're sworn to go at a great tempo. We'll chant our spells as we now delve deep into Under Mountain. Deep into Under Mountain, you'll always find new gear, and your old mundane accoutrement can be handed down, don't fear. The magic items you'll attune and the artifacts you'll find. There's armor with gems and weird potions and a propeller hat that lets you ascend deep into Under Mountain. Deep into Under Mountain, the mad wizard stood gates so folks can open portals. He left clues to activate. He has a thing for puzzles and he likes to throw his voice. We're going to delve to where he dwells, to the lowest tower, to seek his power deep into Under Mountain. I'll see you there, the lowest lair, deep into Under Mountain.
Who's the guy who can conquer death? That's Joe Hughes. He plays for Nashville when he plays Minecraft. That's Joe Hughes. That's Joe Hughes.
Bring on the creepers, bring on the flames. Here comes the legend, the bravest of brave. Fiercer than lions, more southern than you. He's conquered our hearts, and he'll conquer hell too. Joe Hughes. I'm headed down to somewhere, got my pickaxe in my hand. Yes, I'm headed down to somewhere, got my pickaxe in my hand. I'm headed down to somewhere, God knows where I am. The summer is past, but your days keep growing longer. There's no wind in your sails, but the storm's blowing stronger. Walking hard, standing tall, keeping your head up through it all. Fighting fires, spinning plates. Goodness, how did it get so late? Lay your head down and dream. 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 Just let your mind flow downstream, sprawled out in a moonbeam. Lay your head down and dream. Joe Hills is filmed before a live streaming audience.
That's me. Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. Welcome to Hermitcraft 7, March 7th, stream day. A lot of you guys might say, Joe, why are you streaming in the middle of the night? You always stream at like prime time, American time. Well, this one is for the folks who don't live in American time. This is a fun way to kick off the stream. So welcome to Australians, to Africans, to Europeans, to New Zealanders who would not normally be able to attend a Joe Hills live stream. We are doing something fun to kick off the Hermitcraft 7 stream day. So, a few things if you've never seen a Joe Hills stream before. For one thing, every time we hit a fundraising milestone or a donation milestone, the face camera gets larger. So, on stream days, we usually set that milestone marker a little bit high, so we're not doing this non-stop. But somebody has already donated. I'm down here in slot 7, and Garvin Dragon just kicked off the stream with $50 while we were playing the theme song. So thank you very much to Garvin Dragon. I'm going to say howdy, y'all. Crow Hills here, expanded as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. I'm going to hang out over here with this green pane in my offhand, so that way my tank top chroma keys properly. Got my robe on because it's the middle of the night and cold, but, you know, that's fine. So thank you to Garvin Dragon. Also, if somebody says, will I get banned if I keep doing whatever, and I hadn't noticed you were doing whatever, I'll just time you out. It's easy. It's efficient. I'm fine. Okay, so, anyway. It's going to take my voice a little bit of time to warm up, because this is the first talking I've done all day today. Now, the fun part about having this time slot is tomorrow, on Pacific time, we're actually going to have a time skip in the middle of the stream as the clocks change. We're going to go from being like 1 a.m. Well, it's going to jump from being like 2 a.m. Pacific time to 3 a.m. Pacific time. So we will have a real live time skip in the middle of the stream. Anyway, if you guys are new to Joe Hills and have never seen my base before, I'll do a quick... Oh no, it's going to get dark. Hopefully Asuma is near a bed. That's fine. We are near Doc. There's his goat. There is his, what do you call that? B-Dub's house. We've got a berry farm out this way we've been building, as well as a little garden over here. I'm going to have to get rid of all of this paper stuff once we actually get enough paper. It's hard to get enough paper when you got a ton of librarians just over there. Our base for right now, our temporary base, is down here in this abandoned ship. This is a good early season thing. And we have a few projects we're going to be working on during the live stream today. One, we're going to finish recording episode 4. 2, we're going to get the special stream day item that we always have an item we hand off, and I picked out something special. That's one of my favorite parts about going first on the stream, is I get to demand somebody carry something silly around. Sometimes it's a banner, sometimes it's a tool, but we're going to go pick that up in a little bit. I've already hidden that strategically on the server where I need to go next after recording the end of episode 4. And then we need to go ahead and spend these diamonds on buying a shop for episode 5. I've already hidden all the stuff I need to build the shop in the Mushroom Island, so I'm not going to have to be like, oh, right, I'm going to run back and forth 800 times. Nobody wants to watch me run back and forth 800 times with all this stuff because we don't have shulkers yet. So, I'm not going to do that. Let's see, what are we going to do first? Hey, we're going to thank Willem Ward for another £5 donation. So just so you know, every time I get a donation, I log that on here as progress toward the next face camera extension. So, thank you, Willem Ward, watching, as always, from London, UK. Glad that I can stream at a pleasant time for you guys. Who is after me on stream day? If you go to livestream.hermitcraft.com, you'll find the entire schedule. So, here's what we are going to do first. We are going to turn off all of these hidden labels. Or, we're going to hide the labels. We're going to hit start recording. I'm going to do a nice little marker here. Hermitcraft Season 7, Episode 4, Segment Echo, Take 1. Alrighty. Well, our emergency prayer... Take 2. We're gonna start the take over here. With our potion rod... No. Take 3. With our blaze rod perpendicular to some stone, we now have the brewing stand of our dreams, and with it, we have been able to better prepare our emergency preparedness kit. Now we have a potion of regeneration here, 2 extra here. Nobody says your emergency preparedness kit has to fit in 1 barrel, you know? That's fine. But some of the other things on here, like extra beds and blaze rods for potions. Wait, we did that one. Hey, that one's done. Yay. Well, extra beds, we gotta go and get some lambs for that. And, I mean, not just any lambs, but lambs for the slaughter. Oh, wait. No, since they added shears to Hermitcraft, that was probably one of those data packs Asuma made. We can go ahead and actually harvest the sheep without killing them. That's going to be a big time saver, because the sheep are hiding out over here, way beyond this hill. So we're just going to wander their way. Time skip. Well, I'm not sure. I feel like my voice is still a little scratchy, but hopefully that was not too long I think that we probably... Worst case, what we'll do is we can retry that take after I've talked for a little bit. We're going to grab some of this here. Yes, Randy Nicole is indeed a real mod. I used to appoint mods at one point, and I have not removed any of them. Is somebody... Are you warning Badger? Badger, behave. There. Now you've been warned by 2 people. Okay. Let's see. Genesis Frog says it's a good take. Thank you. Did I just get up? Well, I went to bed early tonight. I went to bed at like 8 o'clock. So I got 6 hours of sleep. And the thing is, I usually tend to wake up this time stressed out anyway, which I did tonight. So at least tonight I was like, oh good, it's the time I need to wake up anyway. Instead of just being like, why am I awake? No fun. Buh, stupid dreams. Okay, so... let's go ahead. Jake says, Joe, just use your normal voice. Well, why raise my voice? Well, I try to get more energetic for the YouTube videos than I normally feel, because YouTube sounds better if you're energetic, whereas the streams are just more hanging out and being fun. Oh, wait, that wolf there is going to be a real problem if he actually... Okay, that wolf there might have actually killed the sheep that were over here. So, new plan. Maybe we don't do this, because the sheep are already dead. Let's get these shears out here. I am cozy today. Yeah. Wait, I hear it. I hear one. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Yeah, oh, yep, there's another dog waiting right there. Okay. Yeah, you are in a precarious position, friend. Yeah, let's go ahead and get some bones and come back and rescue that sheep from the 2 wolves. There were 2 sheep over here, which is why I was grabbing the wheat originally. But, okay. Yes, everyone here has the option to be cozy. You can get a nice robe. Well, it doesn't even have to be a nice robe. You can put on a robe, too. Dang it. I placed the green pane. So we'll get another one of those, too. Orderly prism. Don't be disruptive. Okay. Why... Okay. Good morning, please. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We had bones. Actually, dog treats are something that legitimately should go in an emergency kit, too. And we don't need these signs right now. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to run back real quick with these. We are going to breed the sheep, and then we are going to head to the Mushroom Island to buy our first shop, which I am very excited about. It's going to be very interactive. I think it's going to create good content for the other hermits. Because that's one of the things you got to think about. Is like, when you're creating a shop, does it streamline other people's video making needs to be able to buy whatever they need there? Is the first thing. And two, does it create opportunities for them to make videos that they wouldn't have been able to make otherwise at all? Okay, so Hermitcraft Season 7, Episode 4, Segment India. You know, I realize that pet treats are a good thing to put in your emergency preparedness kit too, but first, this guy is too excited about that lamb to take this. Well, this lamb is not in a good spot. We are going to have a hard time making beds if we cannot harvest more wool. And unfortunately, there are wolves on both sides. There are wolves that are attacking. There we go. This guy is not directly attacking the sheep right now, but he's right over here. They are both. He was very close. He was within a lamb's shake of a tail from this guy. Okay. On an unrelated note, why are you not eating any of this grass? Well, I don't think that we're going to be able to... Can we distract this guy with that? No. Even feeding him. Well, okay, we are not going to be able to establish... Oh, good. Here, now he's wandering off. It wasn't enough. Okay, well, we are not going to be able to establish the lamb farm for this, since there is only one sheep anyway that I was hoping to establish this episode. But realistically, even a imperfect emergency kit is better than none. So, it's one of those things. If you go to the store and there's not one of the things that you want, you don't freak out and go, oh no, now everything's ruined forever. You just try to make do with what you have to some degree. And then, next time you swing back by the store, you pick it up then. So, we are going to go ahead and close out this episode by reviewing once more what we do have in our kit. And here we go. So we got 1 gallon jug of water per person per day, flashlight, extra cash, map of the local area, a bunch of different snacks, some of which are pet appropriate, bandages, disposable dishes, fire starter, waterproof matches, rechargeable battery, boxes of spaghetti, deck of cards, books for writing with, pretzel sticks, those are yummy snacks, more first aid kit stuff, entertainment, solar panel to charge your phone, more entertainment stuff. You don't want your kids to go insane. You need to have stuff for them to read. And a first aid handbook. So, it might not be perfect, but it's a great start. Anyway, until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring. Stream, don't leave. That was the end of that recording. We're about to do more Hermitcraft Stream Day stuff. Where's all my Hermitcraft Stream Day announcements? I'll figure it out. Okay, not that one. There we go. So, Hermitcraft Stream Day, folks. We are now done recording episode 4. And I'm going to probably actually re-record the very final part of that with a poem later. I don't have to... Oh, it's dark. That is okay, because where we're going, we don't need lights. We're going to the Mushroom Island, the home of the shopping district, and a drowned just walked past. Luckily, I've got a boat. Hey, Asuma joined the game. Hey there, Asuma. How are you doing? Feel free to go to sleep. Thank you. Now, I think phantoms do still spawn, but I went to bed relatively recently in the game, so I should be okay. So, welcome. If you've never been to the roof of the Nether before, our good friends Impulse and Tango just moved all the portals up here. So check this out. This is my new subway platform. I call it the Red Line. You might say, Joe, is the subway what you stand on while you wait for the train? No. The platform is what I pace back and forth on while I wait for the train. There's no train network up here yet, so I'm just going to pace back and forth on this pane of glass until I'm all set. So that's what we're doing here. Boom. And, just like a real subway platform, it has proper signage. It goes to Fall Symmetry, Joe Hills, and Dock M77. My daughter and I actually built this last night. She was like, I know I'm not allowed to be in your YouTube videos and stuff anymore, but can I still watch you play for a little bit? And I was like, okay. I was like, well, but it's movie night. I thought you wanted to watch Frozen 2. I was just going to play Minecraft while you did that. And she was like, no, turn Frozen 2 off. I'd rather do this. So, apologies to anyone who spent millions of dollars making Frozen 2. I won. So anyway, I have been working. We also set up this bubble elevator as a work in progress. Each time the kelp grows, it turns the water into a source block. So once this is finished here, we'll go ahead and put a soul sand thing at the bottom, and then people will be able to just pop up here. Right now it's obviously not complete, so we have some flowing blocks still that are a problem. Also, because it's not complete, there's no way to actually... The platform isn't extended yet. Must be nice to have your own little live audience. It is. Okay. It's funny, all this Let's Playing that I've been doing actually really prepared me well as a father, in that, like, when we're doing tasks like making macaroni and cheese, I can be like, okay, so the things that you're going to need when you make macaroni and cheese, you're going to need one pot to fill with water, you're going to need a colander or a sieve of some kind to sort the water from the, or what do you call that, a drainer? A drain thing? You know, just stuff like that. Anyway, sorry, I'm going to be talking a lot, so I'm trying to hydrate. Okay. There we go. And I did pack more than one of those, so I don't have to wake up. No, wait, I did wake up, so I don't have to get up. Anyway, if you guys have never been to the Hermitcraft Season 7 shopping district, right now, there is only really 3 structures. There's this portal complex, there's this stack of diamonds that Iskall made, and over here, there is this slime thing, which has an entrance via that bridge. Now, I've been thinking about this, and I've decided what I want to make. So, why don't we go ahead and just start recording... Whoops, I don't need the setting up stream now message up there. We're going to start recording episode 5 right now. Hermitcraft, Season 7, Episode 5, Take 1. No, I forgot to say segment health. Okay. Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee, and welcome to the Hermitcraft Season 7 Shopping District, home of the Mushroom Island. Now, of course, wow, my voice is still very scratchy. We're going to do take 2 here. Hey, looks like we got some donations real quick that just came in. Thank you, Hugo, for €10, and Adam Arts for $5. So I'm going to log that on our abacus. Adam Arts says, hope you and your daughter are doing well. We are doing quite well. Thank you for asking. Okay. Let's try this again. This is take 2. Let's do the CH toggle thing to turn off that HUD. Okay. Take 3. Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. Get rid of that. Howdy, y'all. Oh, dang it. I am going to make something cool and functional. Thank you for asking. Take 5. Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee, and welcome to the Hermitcraft Season 7 Mushroom Island, home of the shopping district. Now, here on Hermitcraft, we usually go a little bit nuts with our shopping district. Things get into a large amount of disarray pretty quickly. So one of the things we're trying to do differently this season is set it in a place where mobs are not going to blow it up and immediately generate a ton of entropy. And 2, Iskall has decided to create a voluntary scheme. Voluntary schemes are my favorite kind of schemes because people can opt in and determine their own level of involvement. Anyway, he has determined a voluntary scheme where in order to stop people from just doing a mad real estate rush or overclaiming land in this district, he has suggested we put diamonds in the middle of this platform here. Here, we'll do our best Iskall voice now. Dear hermits, I humbly suggest that in order to build a shop, you pay for the land you use by putting diamond blocks here. The pricing is 100 blocks, X-ray Z, free Yulu space, 1 diamond block. Note, this is only a suggestion, not mandatory. Iskall 85. Okay, we're going to do another take on that, because, yeah, that's closer. Okay, here we go. Dear hermits, I hereby... Okay, try another take. Dear hermits, I hereby suggest that in order to build a shop, you pay for the land you use by putting diamond blocks here. The pricing is 100 blocks, X-ray Zulu, free Yankee space, 1 diamond block. Note, this is only a suggestion, not mandatory. Iskall 85. Well, thanks, Iskall. I think this is a great idea, because people always overclaim stuff on the server. So, we're going to go ahead and claim 700 blocks ourselves for our first endeavor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. Now, if only we had all of the things that we needed to build our shop right now. What's that, mushroom? You've got it all ready for me? Why, thank you. So we're just going to go ahead and we got all our stakes here, all our orange terracotta, really everything else we need. I figure the best way to make sure that we properly claim that 100 or 700 blocks is to go ahead and, why did I say is that way? I am too tired. We're just going to put 700 grass blocks in our inventory now and start claiming. So let's go ahead and do that immediately. I figure we'll want to start claiming right about here. Yeah, this seems nice. You know, actually, no, we're going to do this differently. We're going to, rather than digging that much, we're just going to go ahead and start adding. See, this is a much better system. Now, I've been trying to figure out how to get the hermits to agree on a road system for Season 7's shopping district. And it is almost impossible to get the hermits to agree on anything. So, instead, what I've decided to do is just buy land and turn it into roads. And then, if they're mad at me, I can tell them to blame Iskall, because I was just doing his thing. And I can't be blamed for doing Iskall's thing. I'm Joe Hills. Okay, so realistically, though, as we look at this, this road would probably need to either shift with the natural flow of the hill here or go down. Let's see how we want to approach that. In the very least, well, we'll come back to it. We'll figure out the exact way we want to do it shortly. Another thing that we're going to want to do is probably have a road that leads from the portal down to here, right? That's a logical thing for hermits to want. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to clear out some space in front of the portal here and just start establishing that. That seems sound. And we'll have that kind of generally flow into the main road here. So we're going to come out 3 blocks at least and then descend. Was there already a cave? Did they... Oh, they must have had to elevate this themselves. Iskall and... Not Iskall. Impulse and Tango worked really hard on setting up a proper portal system here that would connect to the roof of the Nether. We'll go back there in a little bit and explore that. But yeah, here's what I'm figuring is we should go ahead and set up a similar kind of path on either side. People like portals where they can come out on either side. And I am people, me. So we're going to go ahead and lean into that real hard. Now, as long as I'm only picking up grass blocks that I placed, I should stay at 700 this whole time. So, any expanded outward growth, we're going to have to remember is not me. So, here we go. Boom. We have established our first road connection between the portal here and this diamond stack. Yay! And in the meantime, the bubble vader that we planted last night is going to keep slowly growing its kelp. Once that gets to the top, we can build a proper platform there. And theoretically, because my road goes underneath that platform, we can go ahead and, hey, they said there was no Y limit. We can just keep working on that. That's a thing that we have the option of doing ourselves, all the way up to there. So let's go ahead and move these into place. I think I can remove these blocks without any immediate problems. And I don't need this here right now. So yeah, there we go. We've got a nice little platform area here. I'm probably going to ultimately end up claiming these blocks in the middle. Let's just go ahead and set those down like so. Yeah. Nobody's going to want to buy that land there. That 3 wide strip of land. So, yeah. We have now purchased the first infrastructure link in the entire district. Now, we still have a lot of blocks left. 700 blocks is a good distance. So one option we have is to continue all the way out here, because this Mushroom Island is just absolutely gigantic. But another thing we can do is to set up a crossbar, kind of having the path continue out this way to encourage folks to settle elsewhere. Because the more places that the roads connect, the more confident people are going to be about what they want to do. You know, as I'm looking at this, though, having the roads be 3 wide is nice, but, you know, we're going to actually probably want some grass on either side of the roads. So I'm figuring we'll go ahead and actually set this up more like this. And ultimately, I'm planning on replacing the 3 middle blocks here of the roads with stone or something that you can slab or make proper stairs with. But we'll leave the grass on either side as a little bit of a buffer. Now, I also do want to set up my own shop, and we're going to have to think of a location for that, but really that should come after we figure out where the road should go. Now, one obvious thing would be to have the road continue back down this way on at least one of these sides. Which way? I mean, wow, this really goes quite the distance. Do we want to have... I was going to say, if only we could get a higher vantage point. So we could have a road that goes diagonally through there. And honestly, this isn't so wide that we're going to necessarily want to cut. Maybe we should wait to see how people dig first and where they build and stuff. I think in the short term, just having the road continue that way is going to be sound, and having it continue that way is going to be sound. Because we only have so many blocks, especially if we start going 5 wide here. 700 divided by 5, you do the math. No, literally, I'm not going to do the math for you. I'm busy making infrastructure on the Hermitcraft. server. Time skip. Stream, you don't get to experience the time skip. You get to witness the time skip. We're going to hit stop recording. Going to turn the stream messages back on. I should have different labels for all of these. These are all labeled setting up stream. It's not a perfect system, but it's the system we have. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. Let's go ahead and have this carried on this way toward Iskel's thing, although not necessarily all the way to it, because we don't want to actually be all up in his grill. Like, he intentionally built a little bit away from the portal, so... Wait, is this only 4 wide now? Oh yeah, we're missing a few of these. Welcome, Fally. Glad you have the weekend off. Okay. Jake says, I was ready for the time skip. Yeah, 140 blocks is how far the roads can go if they are 5 wide. So anyway, the logical place to have this road intersect is probably going to be through here, because then we have plenty of room on either side and we have a straight shot looking at the portal, right? So let's go ahead and this is going to be yeah. We're going to back this up a little bit here. So we're going to have... We're still going to go over... We're going to crest the hill, but we're going to do it a little bit more gradually. We're going to kind of even that out. Let's plant this here so we know that that is not our land. So what we are not doing today is we are not allocating plots or anything like that. We are going to let people build wherever they want. It's not my job to get in their way. What I want to do, though, is I want to make sure we have some good sight lines on here, right? So we want to have paths where we approach and we get to see stuff that looks cool. You know? So when people are coming over this hill here, we want them to see whatever cool portal thing we have. We're just setting up a general route for the roads. Yeah, wolves already got them bushrooms. Sorry, guys. I don't know if that's true. I don't know where they went. Okay, so... I'm going to go ahead and have this pop up here. I'm also trying to have the any steps be kind of gradual on the slopes here. Yep, if you go to livestream.hermitcraft.com, you can see who's going to be streaming next. I know who's streaming next, but I want to make you guys do the work. Because I'm a parent. And, okay, so I got my kid that Pokemon game, Sword and Shield. And I also spent an extra $40 on Pokemon reference books, because apparently the strategy guide and the Pokedex are now distinct books. And you might be like, Joe, are you sure that's a good use of your money? Yes. Here's why. Because if you buy your kid a game with 400 creatures in it, they're going to ask you, Daddy, can you look at this on your phone? Daddy, can you look at this on your phone? Can you ask your phone this? Can you check this on Google? But if you hand them 2 research books, you teach them how to use a table of contents and an index. And it's like, okay, here's how you look up Pokemon alphabetically to find their Pokedex number. Okay, here's how you find their moves. Here's how you find when they evolve. And so she's just sitting there playing Pokemon with 2 books next to her, flipping through the pages, not bothering me. And, additionally, learning how to do stuff. So it's like, if I was trying to, like, teach her to look up stuff normally, just like, okay, here's a dictionary, use it all the time, she'd be like, I'll use it when it pleases me. But with Pokemon, she's like, Pokemon's always pleasing. It's time for Pokemon now. No, it's not. It's the middle of the night. But you see what I'm saying? So yeah, if you guys have small children in your life that you are getting games like that for birthdays or Christmas, strategy guides might seem like a ripoff because it's like, well, you could get that for free on Game FAQs. Strategy guides for video games for kids are legitimately a great teaching tool. So go ahead and think about that. And maybe throw one of those in with your present. Okay, so this here is actually, we don't want to go up this hill, I'm thinking. I'm thinking we just clear this one out to some degree. Like, we want to leave as much of the natural terrain as possible, but realistically, in some cases, for these low hills, these low elevation changes, we're just going to wipe them out. Yeah, it's not what you know, it's knowing where to find it. So, for example, guys, I'm a PHP programmer, and I program PHP for the last, oh my gosh, 17, 18 years, a while. And so there have been several versions of PHP, and sometimes stuff changes between versions. I've been working with Red Hat Enterprise Linux for about as long, and stuff always changes there between versions. So one of the things that I've learned is just because I think I know how to do something, I might know how to do it 10 years ago, not how to do it today. Or maybe I also need to know how to do it tomorrow if we're setting up a system for experimenting with new stuff. So knowing to check the documentation on things is really important. We're going to start having phantom problems if I don't go to bed for real soon. Maybe I should not have dropped this low. Well, no, this is fine. This is where I should be. How are we on time? We're a half hour in. Great, okay. This is about where I wanted to be a half hour into the stream. In Tennessee. So, I'm here to remind you of the game you play on your computer. It's Minecraft. It is awesome. La da da dun 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 dun. So this is also going to hopefully eliminate some of the paralysis people have about where to settle first, right? Okay. So, yeah, we're building a path in the shopping district to give people a place to get started settling. And then, this will just generally lead this way. And that way, folks have a good view this whole time of the portal tower. See? That's going to be a visually pleasing thing to have line of sight on as you approach. Okay, so 64 left. Okay, so we need to keep in mind the last stack we're going to use for an actual shop ourselves. Maybe for an intersection. Oh yeah, we can't have adjacent grass that isn't, or dirt, because it won't count against our thing. So we're using the number of grass blocks we have to mark the 700 blocks that we have purchased with the diamonds. So we're going to go ahead and plant, we're going to encapsulate this dirt here with mushroom blocks so we don't accidentally spread the grass. And if it does spread at this point, we'll know how to fix it. Assume Void left the game. I really should have made an extra bed. Thank you, Assume Void. Or Assume Non-Void. Okay. Here we go. Who is the previous landowner we purchased the land from? Well, Iskall has this scheme where people are buying land here. So we added 7 diamond blocks to this stack. Okay, so we have... Let's go ahead and continue this road for a little bit, actually. Sorry, Mushroom, we're gonna have to... What? Okay, so mushrooms don't apparently all break when you hit them with one thing. I'm gonna have to clear this out. There we go. Hey, welcome Volucci Games, who's watching from Chattanooga. Chattanooga is a beautiful city. I get down there as often as I can. That new Whiskey Thief bar you guys have on the roof of, I think the hotel's called the Edwin, was particularly nice. Great view of the river. If you haven't been out there, I recommend it. We went out there for birthday one. Was it a birthday? I don't know. Somebody in my family wanted to go, so we went. Yay, family, giving us excuses to do things we wanted to do anyway. Yeah, Manta De Rey performed the Asuma B. Void song. We felt like doing a Chuck Berry parody. It would be better to go with an African-American singer rather than just using my brother. Okay. So, this is actually a sound place to have this descend a little bit. Okay. Greetings to the Philippines, JB Diaz. Okay. Whoops, these... No, I can't pick those up with the Silk Touch. Because those, I don't want them counting toward my total. No, you stay away. Okay, so yeah, we need to make sure that we keep, yeah, okay. Actually, wait, so I think I actually do want those to become green. I'm just working out how I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to go ahead and start mining into here, or not mining, digging into here to lower this. Because the thing is, the more gradual the ascents are in Minecraft, the better it is for people's videos too. So having paths that generally are level, but have some ascents in them, are fine. Okay, and then we would come down here, and we would probably want to actually level this part out. Welcome, Sean Willison. Hey, welcome, Jessica. Glad you're here. Okay. So this is privately owned infrastructure. I bought the land from the community. Basically, I am privatizing part of the island. Which is technically what everybody does when they buy a shop. But my shop is a little different. Because it's a road. Okay, so we're going to have to clear this mushroom out because it's going to be in the way too. Welcome, Yurgi. Glad you're here. Okay, that one we have to destroy because that didn't count against our total. Okay, we've only got 48 blocks left to use on roads. And then maybe we'll go diamond mining if we run out. I'm just kidding. Kind of. I do want to go diamond mining and I want to extend this project as quickly as I can before the other hermits are awake. Why is Joe Hills streaming so early? Because no one's awake to stop me from seizing a ton of land on the Mushroom Island. Mwah. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Love Joe Hills. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and extend this out a little bit here. We want to give this a much more gradual kind of cut here. Whoops. Okay. So what I want to do is I want to now establish we have 67 blocks left of land to claim. I want to go ahead and build a shop somewhere. Now, I don't want to claim a super good place for it. I want to probably actually kind of go a little bit further out. Uh-oh. Nope. That's wrong. Let's go ahead and fix some of this, too. We're trying to make this better, not worse. Okay. So, here's what I'm thinking is maybe we will set up our shop here and possibly, well, in some ways, it makes sense to put my shop in a place that we would want to cut the next road, right? So we know we've got a road here, but we're likely to want to cut another road further back at some point, right? Like, so maybe having the shop set up where we want that cut to be. Yeah, I already spent 7 blocks of diamonds on buying the land that's marked with grass here. Okay. So, let's see here. I actually have kind of mixed feelings about following this hill too closely, but I feel like somebody's going to want to put a shop right here, and somebody's going to want to put a shop right here. So it's actually good. I feel like the natural place for the next cut in the road is probably going to be around here. And I'm not going to want to terraform all this, though. That's the problem, though, is it doesn't follow the natural curve of the land. Hmm. 67 blocks left. Part of me thinks I should just extend the road. Part of me thinks I should... Maybe I should build my shop along here, where this needs to cut next. But... if I put my shop within view of Iskel's shop, then we're not diversifying the island enough. We need to encourage geographic spread, realistically. Oh no, I'm out of food. What can be done? There is actually something that can be done. We'll get back to that in a minute. Okay. Okay, well, here's what we're going to actually do. We're going to go and get more food first while I think about this. Joe Hill's stream weekend supplies. I've been setting this up for a while, so we don't want to take any of the grass out of here because that'll throw off our count. We can go ahead and take a steak stack. Some orange terracotta. We got signs here. Oh, yeah, I've also got this for people to carry around all weekend. The Heart of the Stream weekend. Bum, bum, bum. See, told you guys I had something ready. Backup van. Okay, so... So this road here is actually going to have to cut diagonally eventually anyway to connect over there. So that's going to be a whole thing. That is going to be a non-trivial thing. Well, let's... Okay. So, in order to accommodate that, we only have 64 blocks left. Let's figure out how much room we're going to need for our shop, though, first. I think I'm just going to set the shop up here, and then we'll worry about the rest in a minute. Also, I need to sneeze. Thank you, mute button. You are credit to team. Hey, thank you for the $1 toward the Patreon. Then we're going to mark that on our abacus as well. $700 blocks is 10 stacks plus 60. And the count is not messed up because I was actually very careful not to use Silk Touch on any of the grass. So we're gonna set up ourselves 1, 2, 3. Oops. I didn't need to use Silk Touch on that because. Okay, so we're going to set up 2 shops kind of side by side here. So in the very least, we're going to have this be... And then in the meantime, we'll go ahead and continue this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Okay. Okay, and ideally we want this road now to start going diagonally. But we're not going to have really the Okay, because, yeah. No, it's not. It shouldn't go diagonally yet. So we'll add 10 here. Whoops. And then we'll go use this additional 4 blocks to pad out the stuff around the portal. We are almost an hour in to our stream weekend. Okay. Technically, I should probably claim this block as well, in fairness. Just to be fair. And, I mean, well... we'll just claim these. There we go. Okay. So now's a good time for another recording segment. Hermitcraft Season 7, Episode 5, Segment Bravo, Take 1. I have deployed all 700 green glass... green glass. You might say, Joe, how many green grass blocks do you have in your inventory? Well, I had 700, but now we have got things settled down. We have a path that starts extending out this way a good distance. I think that this is really going to convey, with a nice gradual slope, roughly what we want to do out this way. And as we get more diamond blocks on the server, we can reinvest that into buying more infrastructure. We have claimed all the area we need around here to really establish a proper portal plaza. And knowing that that portal and that tower in the portal are going to be long-term visual eyesores. No, wait, short-term eyesores, long-term, that's going to be beautiful. It won't look like a sword in a stone. It'll look great. You know, I've extended this road out to here. Now, as I got more diamonds later on in the server, we can extend this road diagonally to reach this part of the island. Like, because this island is actually gigantic. You might not realize it, but there is room for a lot of shops here. So just to give you a sense of scale, you can't even see my road from this high up. Just kidding. But from over here, you can see that that just barely covers any part of the island. We're going to need a big connector back to this area and connectors to the other areas. But we need more diamonds first. How do we make diamonds on the server? We open shops. So, in addition to plotting out these roads here, I'm actually going to start structurally completing my first shop. And you might say, Joe, what's your first shop going to be? Well, it's a pretty simple concept. Some of you guys, I'm assuming that you guys have these where you live. These are called traffic barrels. They are a traditional indicator of people at work. And we're just going to set these up like so, right here, with a sign that says road replacement permit, 30 diamonds. I figure if I put a bunch of cobblestone or a bunch of diorite or a bunch of wood, no matter what I choose for the actual paths, people are going to yell at me. So instead of having them yell at me, I'll let them replace all of the paths for 30 diamonds with whatever they want. Now, we don't have a chest for that. We're also going to have here a sign that says, folks at work. And another sign here that says Portal Tower. Portal Tower renovation permit. 50 diamonds. Done. So, you know, we own the land under the Portal Tower. We have started working on that bubble column. Hey, I bet that kelp is almost done. Why don't we go check on it? This way, if Scar says, Joe, your bubble tower is hideous, can I get permission to fix it? The answer is go to the permit office. It's got the ugly barrels. You can see them from up here. Oh my goodness, they're going to be really mad about that. But that's fine. That's fine. So, it looks like our kelp is going all the way to the top now. That kelp is non-stop. We're going to run back here, grab some soul sand to place underneath it. Boom. There we go. It's almost like I actually had a plan for this. This really has the broad appearance of a plan. Iskall, you're not the only one who can scheme. Are the bubbles actually going all the way up? Boom. Check that out. And you might say, Joe, what are you going to make this out of? Right now, I could make it out of grass. And then somebody can pay me to fix it. That seems like a good system. Ooh. Okay. Not actually going to make it out of grass. We're going to make a good platform. Time skip. Stop recording. Okay, so what do you guys think? What do you guys think? Is this a good option for a for things on the server? Is this a good way to do this? Yeah, my goal is to beat Iskall to 10,000 diamonds with this. Although I'm just giving Iskall all the diamonds. But I don't know if he's going to use them himself. Dragonborn9259 donated $5, who says you should do it all out of diorite. That'll force Iskall to pay to replace it all. The thing is, I don't want to just... If I do it out of diorite, then everybody will assume it's Iskall's job. I'm not trying to give any one hermit a job. Hey, Keralis is here. Let's go ahead and hop up here. Say good morning, Keralis. Good morning, Keralis. Alrighty. So we can just swing by up here. And we might want to actually properly encompass this. Okay. Yeah, this is... Thank you, Keralis. Appreciate the help there. Okay. Should I have a bubble column going down, too? Part of me thinks that would probably be wise, right? Realistically, once everybody has elytras, they're all just gonna go, yeah, or just a puddle. The thing is, if you miss the puddle, it's gonna hurt your feet. Okay, so let's also go ahead and pop that back into here. We are actually going to need... We are actually going to need... You know, I think in a lot of ways, just using cobblestone for the roads initially is going to be the easiest thing. We need this bucket, though, so that we can... Everybody want to say hi to Keralis? One person says hi to Keralis. Badger says hi. K Danny M says hi. We got Slumpner Najin. About 4 dozen people say hi. Out of hundreds. So thank you to those 4 dozen people. Out of potentially hundreds. It's all fun. Okay. Hey, Garvin Dragon, thank you for the $10 donation. Who writes, "Hi, Corrales. We are now $14 away from our next face camera expansion." Oh, face camera's not even on because I was doing the other thing. Okay. So, yeah, let's see how this goes. Yeah, we should probably extend the platform just while we're eyeballing this. Okay, so... we have a sign that says down. No, we don't need one. Okay, so that is not technically ideal. At least now it's kind of level. Please buy a tower renovation. We're gonna need more signs. Hey, thank you for the $10, Jaco Foosh. Appreciate it. Got that logged on our abacus. We are now $4 away from our next face camera expansion. Okay. Untitled Hermit game. So we're going to put this here for our payments. And I'm actually going to go ahead and install a crafting table because I will need one. Hey, Duality, thank you for the $5. That is actually going to push us over the top on our abacus here. Going to log that extra $1. And we are going to say, expand. Yay, it me. Now you can see my chroma key tank top even better. Although I've got my robe on because it's middle of the night. It's warm. Okay, so let's go ahead and... no, we don't want fences. How do you make slabs anymore? Like that. That's how you make slabs. Nope, wrong. I just didn't want to... I knew I didn't want to do that. Did it anyway. Okay, we're just going to throw these. Okay. So, here's what I'm thinking. Is we're going to go ahead and put in slabs on the ascents here. And then proper... cobble. See, now, this cobble, if I put diorite in, everybody would be like, oh, well, Iskel's streaming later, I'll let him do it. But this cobble is an affront to God and man and woman and all the creatures of the sea. Like, whoever, somebody's going to want to mess with this. And that'll make me 30 diamonds. And if people don't like what that person chooses, then they can pay 30 diamonds to replace it. It's not a perfect system, but it is the system we have. Whoops. Philip Gonzalez says the layers of political science and government woven into this road scheme is slash folks at work is beautiful. Thank you. I have been thinking about this for a little while. I was like, I want to build roads, and nobody will. The thing about Hermitcraft is it's hard to get permission to do anything because nobody has the authority to grant anybody permission. So if I'm like, hey, what do you guys think about me laying out some roads? Everybody's like, well, we have more important stuff to talk about. There's nobody really in charge of that. I'm like, well, okay. So can I do it? It's like, well, I don't know. But now, Iskel's in charge of that. So, good job, Iskel. This scheme might not be mandatory, but I'm opting in. Thank you for your permission to build these roads. Some people think of this as a building license. I think of it as a license to thrill. Hey, looks like we just got a donation. Hey, Winnie T. Ford, thank you for the $50. So that, we were at $1. So now we are at 51, if I can hold this right. We just need one of those. Yep. So that is going to trigger another face camera expansion. So we are going to expand. There we are. Chroma key tank top, even more clear. Alrighty. So, thank you very much, Winnie T. Ford, for that. We're just going to keep going here. Yeah. And then if people are like, Joe, who put you in charge of designing this? Nobody. That's why I'm letting you guys redesign it. For 30 diamonds, you can replace all these blocks yourself. It's not my problem. Okay. So. Just don't want that right now. We can put some of this dirt away for the moment. And we'll put our slabs here. Now, I think from a cinematic standpoint, having this elevation change actually will be desirable. Garvin Dragon just donated another $5 and says, these shenanigans are why you are the best hermit. I think we're all the best hermit in different ways. This is why I'm the best hermit in this way. This is the way in which I am at my best. Is give me some sort of insane political taxation, public-private ownership feud. And, like, if people really have a problem with this, I'll just sell them the entire road system that I've purchased so far back for, like, 800 diamonds. Like, that seems reasonable. So, yeah, what did I spend? 7 blocks? Yeah, if I sold all of this for, let's say, 70 blocks even, that would be a really good, return on investment. This is the comedy of the commons. I should name this episode. Somebody on Patreon put a note in the Hermitcraft room that I should name this episode The Comedy of the Commons. Because I'm way too pleased by that, but I won't remember it. I objectively am bad at things. And that is a thing that I am bad at. Thomas Howe, the reason I'm streaming at this time is normally I stream at prime time for me, and then I leave the folks from Africa and Europe and Australia and New Zealand kind of like, what? I don't get to watch any Joe Hill streams. So this is a special stream weekend. Also, I wanted to do this when everyone was asleep so nobody would come yell at me. I wanted to finish this before they woke up. It's just me and Corrales, and Corrales is too nice to yell at me. Also, I don't think he knows what we're doing. But, like, if somebody who actually... Like, this is the sort of thing I could see people being like, Joe, are you sure this is a good idea? I'm like, I'm sure. But... Okay. Yes, folks from Asia are welcome to watch the stream, too. Sorry if I forgot to mention them. Good morning to Germany, Bengalius Ram. Okay. Okay, so now... Doc M77 is online. Yay! We all love Doc M77. Doc M77 says, Joe, do you really think this is a good idea? No. It's a great idea. So yeah, look at this. This is a start. Okay. Jeez, it's the cops. Cops and docs actually sound pretty similar. Okay, so I need to put a sign that says, down. I have to log on the server to be able to chat with Joe. I'm very hard to reach. There we go. People will figure out that's there eventually. But in the meantime... Okay, so we actually do want then to have real stairs probably for this portal part. Because although the overall road experience is better with fewer elevation changes or more gradual ones, the actual road there, we're going to need... Or the actual path up to the portal, real stairs is going to be a nice to have. Oh, I had 50 of those, or 40 of those already. Good. Good planning, past Joe, who forgot about that. Okay. Mr. B says, what are the diamond blocks in the middle of the shopping center? Those are how people purchase land usage rights here. And you might say, land usage rights on my Hermitcraft? It's more likely than you'd think. Okay. Yeah, I think having the whole thing offset an additional block would look better. And once again, permits to modify this tower are available from the folks at Work Permit Office in your town. If your town is the Mushroom Island. Otherwise, probably not your town. Okay. So... Just go ahead and extend that. Yeah. But yeah, I am so excited. Honestly, it is so much less stressful when I don't have to make things pretty. The fact that people can just buy a permit to make this pretty themselves. Like, I'm just like, I believe in you, Scar. You can come in here and design the most beautiful, visually pleasing road surface that I would never imagine. And then I don't have to freak out about it. I'm going to go back to bed after this stream, and chances are by the time I wake up, somebody will have replaced this with the exact correct material to make this whole thing beautiful. That is... It's like delegating, but people are paying you to be delegated at. It's a hermit permit. Okay. So, Doc M says he's not touching that road with a 10-foot pole. But Doc, replacing all of the road is only 30 diamonds. And renovating the portal tower is only 50 diamonds. This too could be yours. Okay. So let's go ahead and run some of these supplies back to my base. We're going to take the red line. Oh, I'm sorry. I did not realize that your OCD was such a delicate firearm. Which, let's see. Please don't discharge any firearms on Twitch, by the way, guys. I don't know if you saw. Somebody got banned for drunkenly shooting a gun during a live stream. It was not like a live stream where he went outside to shoot a gun. It was just him in his house. And, yeah, so don't do that. Oh, people are so stupid. Okay. I need to actually sell permits. I know, we're going back to buy paper. Or not buy. So when I was doing the supply runs for this with my daughter last night, I kept going in the wrong portal. And she was like, Dad, you went in the wrong one again. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I got this. Bubble Tower. Oh yeah, Doc, I created a red line to our portals, so we won't get lost in the new nether roof. Here we go. Yeah, I was like, I wonder if you can run diagonally on glass panes. You can. Hey, thank you for the $1, Slime Gaming. Because, yeah, I kept getting lost last night. I was like, I'm going to have to put a line of torches. And I was like, you know what's more efficient than a line of torches? Is a line of red panes. So, yeah, Doc, your portal is going to be right there. You can extend this path in your own way if you like. Love being on the roof of the nether, but it is super disorienting if you're not used to it. Okay. You are most welcome, Doc. Does anyone else get anxiety watching Joe in the nether? Why? That's the safest thing. Unless I fall and shatter a bunch of those glass panes and they go straight through my arm. Yeah, that would be pretty painful. Okay. So we're going to go offload a bunch of our extra material from that. For right now, we'll just dump it in here. Because we're going to need inventory space to remove stuff later. What we do need, though, is we need to go get a bunch of paper for the permits. Somewhere in here, I have like a bajillion pieces of paper. Ooh, I also need bone meal, though, because I want to bone meal the ground. Oh, here's all my paper. Okay. Permits for hermits. Doc M says, so Joe, I don't know if you heard. I have not heard. What is the word? Oh, there's some nice casino action. Good to know. Unfortunately, I just spent all of my diamonds on roads. Also, hey, before we grab the bone meal from here, guys, I wanted to show you how the vineyard is coming. The goat casino is open for business. But yeah, I know they say you gotta play to win, but unfortunately, you gotta pay to win. So, yeah. Anyway, we got a start on our vineyard here. We're gonna put the actual winery kind of up into this hill. I've been carving this out a little bit. But, ooh, it is getting dark, and we are not in the Mushroom Island for a change. So let's quickly grab the bone meal we're gonna need. I should try to actually sleep so we don't get attacked by phantoms. One evening as the sun went down and our cooking coals were glowing, down the path came a party hiking. They said, folks, we're all going. We're yearning for a portal far away in a tavern full of shouting. So join us, friends, and let's descend deep into Under Mountain. Deep into Under Mountain, there run dungeons hot and cold, where the monsters surge in pushes, and the youngest runes are old. Okay, so we should use the anvil here rather than the one in the mushroom district because there isn't one. Okay. $30D. And maybe I brought more paper than I need. Tower renovation. $50D. Did I have... Yeah, okay, cool. And we'll just drop off this extra paper that's not named. That was the one that was named. Good job. Drop off the extra paper here in case we need it later. And here we go. The slot machine looks legitimately fun to try out. It will be when we start selling some renovation permits. No, please don't touch my beard at Minecon. For one thing, Minecon has been postponed. For another thing, touching people's faces is one of the ways that viruses are spread. So not only should you not be touching your own face, but you shouldn't be touching mine either. Doc is brilliant. He can call me whatever he wants. Oh, he got my Fortune 3 book. Oh, awesome. Wait. I asked for looting 3. So I don't actually need a Fortune 3 book. Yeah, because I need it for my cow killer sword. Because it's to cull the cattle. Okay. So... probably should have actually put cobblestone down here, too, now that I'm thinking about it. How much cobble did I leave? Probably none. Did I actually remove all the cobble? Whatever, it's fine. Okay, so the next step, let's just use some of this bone meal. We're going to turn the face camera off real quick. Start recording. Hermitcraft Season 7. Episode... Oh, wait, we just got another donation. Let me acknowledge that. From Gaia Eagle, we just got $50. Let's do that first. So, we are going to expand Joe. There we go. And Hermitcraft, Season 7, Episode 5, Segment Delta. Take 1. Now that we have these paths generally laid out, we need to make them a little bit more attractive. This is maybe not going the way I thought. I was hoping for flowers. I might need to come back here with actual flowers. In the short term, though, it does give them a little pop. They're more three-dimensional than they were. Huh. Yeah. Well... this part of the plan is going poorly, but sometimes that's a teaching moment. If you've learned something, feel free to leave a comment about it in the YouTube comments section below, because I ain't learned nothing. This is just, ugh. Maybe this will encourage people to buy permits. I don't know. Here we go. Speaking of permits, tower renovation, 50 diamonds. I'm going to put that here. Road replacement, 30 diamonds. There we go. Hopefully people will just jump on that opportunity. It's a job opportunity because it's a job. There's no flowers in the mushroom biome? Oh, man. I guess that makes sense. Oh, well. Time skip. Okay, so what we actually want to do during this time skip is set up our other shop here, which I realize now I need inventories to manage. But we are going to set up a snack stand. So in order to make inventories to manage, I'm going to need literally any wood. Did I just break the fourth wall? Well, maybe. Whatever. I can edit that out. Oh no, your immersion has been ruined in this terrible Minecraft live stream. Sometimes I read the chat and I pretend it's like a message from God. I'm like, it just occurred to me. I just realized. It's like I didn't realize anything. It was the chat. The chat told me. Okay, so to make proper inventories here, though, let's go ahead and put some of these back. I think that we're actually going to want to make a double chest for this. And we're going to need the statues book, which I packed just for such an occasion. Also, I'm going to want to replace the ground under where we were. Okay. There's a hole in my neck. No, that's just my tank top. It's chroma keyed. Yeah, I guess now that the stream is bigger, I should probably take this off so you guys can see better. Okay, it's fine. We are a half hour from the end of the stream. This is actually... We're doing pretty good. Okay. I'm gigantic. Thank you. Thank you, Jessica. I appreciate your affirmation. 36 blocks here. That's probably... Maybe I should use slabs for this, because then I won't run out as fast. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, now I will. If I do that, I will. So we're going to build a roadside stake stand. This is just going to be a temporary location for this. We're going to expand it when we get more diamonds, but right now we're just really low on diamonds. Okay, so... Bum, 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 bum. Oh, that looks terrible there. Yeah, we're going to have it elevated. I maybe didn't think about how to do this very well. I think that what we actually want to do is we're going to want to pull this out here. And then we're going to want to move. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. It's so hard to count. Okay. Okay, so this is 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is currently 9 wide and about as deep. So what we're going to do is we're going to take these out. And we're going to make the entire area that our store is bigger. Hey, Wes. Glad to have you here today. Welcome to Wes Wilson, one of the hosts of the Shaft podcast, one of the first Minecraft podcasts to ever feature my YouTube show, by which I mean like the actual first. It was the first one. So, yeah, there we go. We're going to, after we put some of these stakes in here, what do you guys think is an appropriate amount to charge for steak? We're going to ask the audience. Hey, Suma's here. Free. Thanks. We'll ask Asuma. He is famously fair. He's like Aragorn, or your other favorite Lord of the Rings character. Why would I do that? I knew that that was going to happen. Okay, so we're going to go back and get the rest of those. The timetable for the streams is available at, let me turn that on, livestream.hermitcraft.com. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have armor, so the cows can wear the flesh of the fallen. It's just good taste. It's good taste. That's a great little tagline for them too. Piracellin says, can you move the face camera away? We can't see. I can kind of go this way more. Is that better? Or I can go this way more. So the way it works is the face camera grows every time we hit a fundraising milestone. And it's not a perfect system, but it's a system we have. Okay. Take a break. Yeah, let's see. Let's say 3 diamonds. Okay. So, Doc, yeah, my portal is on the opposite side from the shipwreck because if you imagine me controlling both sides of the Strait of Gibraltar, we've got campfire over on one side, and then the other side is going to have the portal. 100 Laws just donated $5, who says, if big face camera means support, I'm in. Indeed. Yeah, so we are now $38 away from the next face camera expansion. Yuri just donated another euro, so we're now 47 away. Okay. Okay, hide user on this channel. So this is the most temporary of temporary shops, but... Okay, so we are going to want styles. Show base plate, no. Did that work? Apply gravity. Show arms, no. Show arms, yes. Okay. No! Mirror flip. I don't know what that did. Adjust rotation. Come on. I'm going to have to give this thing steak. So that I'm going to have to fill this thing's hands so that it doesn't... Oh, come on. Okay. There we go. No! Okay, pose adjust. No, we want pose presets. Randomized. Face palm. Well, that is indeed randomized. I guess we'll do that for all of them. So show base plate, no. Show arms, yes. Pose presets randomized. Whoa, that looks so cool. These are the coolest cows. Okay. Yep, this is what we're doing. I'm not Zombie Cleo. You can tell by my British accent. Randomized. Base plate off. Arms on. Somehow this is making my eyes water. Oh, I don't know. I'm moving too close to the screen. Hey, thank you, Krista, for the $5 who writes face. Thank you. I should probably hydrate too. We are 20 minutes away from the end of the stream. What is Corrales saying? It's a mystery to everyone. Although if I pull this up. Okay. Show base plate, no. Show arms. Yes. Randomized. Okay, these cows are hip. This looks like a dance crew of cattle that are like, yeah. I don't know why everybody's so impressed by Cleo. I clicked 3 things on each of these and they're perfect in every way. I'm just kidding. I know why people are impressed by Cleo. She's awesome. But, okay. Here we go. Cow dance off. Bust a moo. Thank you, Fally. That is amazing. Backstreet Bovines. Cal Ruiz just donated $10 and says, everyone say hydrated. Thank you for kicking off the stream day, Joe. Thank you for showing up, Cal Ruiz. I know it's not a good time zone for you. Okay, this is... Okay, I'm going to try and swap out that with a steak. There we go. This is the most ludicrous thing. We did it. We made something terrible. Corral says, dang it, my portal has changed. That is a question for Impulse and Tango. Okay. So we need to record the next segment. Face camera off. Start recording. Isuma, if you are here, feel free to head over and I can hand you the stream banner thing before you start, whenever is convenient for you. Because I know we're about 17 minutes out. Let's see. I'm doing my job being weird on Hermitcraft. Hey, thank you, Faye Ray, for the $10. That brings us to 12 away from the next face camera expansion. Okay, so let's take the bubble column up. Oh yeah, I gotta go this way. Well, would you look at that? We now have a cross street. We have all sorts of stuff set up here. Now, of course, we don't have an elytra, so if we want to go down, we just gotta take a quick plunge there. And we can check out our new shop. Now, in addition to selling those permits that I talked about, once again, tower renovation, 50 diamonds, road replacement. You can just rip out all this cobble, put in whatever you want for only 30 diamonds. You know, operators are standing by. They're having a lot of fun, though. They are currently busting a moo over here. We have steak, 3 diamonds for 1 stack. And Doc M is currently working on a looting sword for me in exchange for that steak that I provided him in a previous episode. So we should be able to keep both of these shops restocked pretty easily. These permits, super easy. So anyway, let's go ahead and turn our HUD back on. This is looking like as good a place as any to break up the episode. We're actually going to do the poem thing in a separate segment because I don't have that pulled up, and it's stream day. So we're going to turn the stream day stuff back on. Okay, so let's go ahead and do some cleanup from stream day before Isuma shows up. He should be starting in 15 minutes or so. But I want to go ahead and gather all the stuff I had hidden in here. If there's any of that we need to take. This was my secret stream weekend supplies. Why do I have so many eggs? Probably because they were randomly there anyway. Okay, and yeah, we might have to make more than one run on the red line to get all this back to where it needs to go. The other option, which is always an option, is just to use the land that we own for our shop as a place to store things on the server. That is a thing that people do sometimes. Not me, I wouldn't do that, but sometimes other people, unscrupulous people, might just bury boxes full of garbage. I'm gonna need some of this later, legitimately. I won't remember what I put in here. It's gonna be a constant hassle. Let's go back and grab the other one. Hey, welcome, Wolfie. Glad to have you today. Ryan Trottier, thank you for the $1.23. We are now $11 from our next face camera expansion. Okay, so yeah, that's enough stuff left that we can just take that. Oh, wait, was there a green paint in there? Yay, now I can properly chroma key out my tank top. Nope, wrong way. It's fine. It's like I shaved. Okay, it won't stay up that way. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and recover that. As well as We don't want to remove the mushroom. We just want to remove the ladder. And we'll leave the torch in there. I actually put a bunch of secret torches in some of the red mushrooms. I don't know if you guys noticed earlier, but I thought it would look cool on the stream. I did that before I started. It's like a time capsule. That makes me feel way better about leaving stuff all over the place. Is thinking of it as a time capsule rather than just me burying garbage that I'll never retrieve. I genuinely intend to come back here for this stuff later. Probably won't. But one thing I do want to do... Oh, I wonder what's going on with the iron golems on Dock Island. One thing I do want to do is I want to go get... Oh, dang it, I put all the food in. I was like, chances are there's something here I'm going to need. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to go to... The funny thing is, I'm more awake for this stream than I am for a usual stream. Because a usual stream, I have been... Like, I would have woken up at like 6 a.m. And then by the time I'm streaming, it's like 9 p.m. So I'd have... What would that be? 15 hours of activity. Like, intense activity at work and at home. But this time, I went to bed at 8 o'clock. And then so I got about 5.5, 6 hours of sleep before the stream started. And I feel great. And then I'll go back to bed. I should probably just do this every night. I don't know. Okay. So let's go ahead and pick up some extra cobblestone so we can just finish that tower base while we wait for Asuma. I love this. This red line is my favorite thing I've ever built in the Nether. And it's so fun when you play Minecraft I've played Minecraft for like 9 years now. I'm still finding new ways to amuse myself that will probably annoy other people. Okay. Yeah, sorry, if you're going to post a paragraph in Russian, I don't have time to sound it out, so до свидания. Okay. I've actually considered switching the streams to be super early morning, so that way I would just go to bed at the same time as Corinne. But the problem is some nights I have to be up late because I have other commitments. And so that doesn't really work entirely. So yeah, we were going to take this. Is there any other steak that we want to move over? I think I staged all the steak properly. You know, maybe I should actually use hay for the landing area below the tower, so if people just fall... Yeah, we're going to use hay. Like I said, people can buy a renovation permit if they don't like it. Hey, looks like we just got a $15 donation from Willem, who says, get that expansion. Well, we were only $11 away here, so we're going to slide that over. Going to re-rack the abacus, keeping 4 beads in reserve. Boom, there we go. And we are going to expand Joe. Do. Now, the thing is, at this point, the camera's starting to get a little bit large. So what we're going to do is we're also going to move it down a little bit, and we are going to start messing with the opacity. So we are going to enter the joust. It's like I'm being pulled down. I'm not going to rattle the chains because it's the middle of the night. But I have chains for this purpose. So there we go. I'm now a little bit more... my Joe-pacity has been Joered. I should do a British accent to celebrate that. Right, I probably should. Now, see, that's the thing, is I keep drifting into the Irish Sea. You know, St. Patrick was from somewhere besides Ireland, and he drifted into the Irish Sea. But, yeah, okay. So there's Asuma joining the game. Asuma, if you want to meet at the... Hey... Yeah, let's, I'm gonna hop it on Discord. Discord keeps seizing, the, focus from the game. Okay. So we are gonna run to the Mushroom Island on the red line. Hello. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. Today on the Hermitcraft server, we're going to attempt to meet up with our good friend Isuma Void. Now, Isuma, I believe, is from England as well. So here's what we're gonna do: is we're gonna. Hey, A&Numbers, thank you for the $20. Howdy to Chicago. Yeah, because people are going to jump onto this. They're going to jump on it, jump on it, jump on it. Okay, so... Space Dorito says, why are you like this? Practice! People are going to just fall down onto this, realistically. So... I should probably be ready to raid Isuma, which I'm not. But as soon as we get done with this, yeah, we have 6 minutes technically until the official turnover, but realistically, it's gonna be sooner. We'll let somebody else improve this. Yay! Okay. So yeah, I wonder how much damage I take if I do just fall. Yeah, don't spam Jurassic. Oh, that's nice. That is quality. Okay. So we've got our Heart of the Stream weekend there. Yeah, I probably don't need the limestone glass. A01K11 says, Joe, your face is covering too much of the screen. Well, the thing is, when people donate, the face camera keeps getting bigger. And that's just, it's not a perfect system, but it's a system we have. So, oh man, I need to switch to push to talk before Isuma gets here, because right now you'd be able to hear everything. Push to talk. Alright. We're also going to go ahead and post a link to livestream.hermitcraft.com. So if anybody wants to know the schedule for the rest of the weekend, this is where it is going to be. Dun 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 dun. Isuma Void left the game. Boom boom. Isuma Void left the game. Boom boom. Isuma Void's gone. Yes, Isuma Void's gone. Isuma Void left the game. Boom boom. Hey, it's Isuma Void. Isuma Void left the game. Bwah, boom boom. So the grass here actually does make it... It's not ideal. It's not ideal. This is going to work, though. I love these dancing cattle. Okay. So I should actually open up his Twitch so that I'm ready to raid him. Okay, cool. He's not live yet. Okay, so are there any other finishing touches we want to do while we work on this? You know, actually I'm thinking maybe we'll replace that. We'll replace some of these. Yeah, because this just doesn't look good here. Whoops. They like to move it, move it. They like to move it. Oh, this is simultaneously one of the best and worst things I've ever constructed. It's something. It is something. Okay. What happened to the bottommost glass pane? It should still be there. Oh, actually, yeah, that's a good point. I can replace the bottommost one. Okay. I think I should get rid of the ladder, objectively. We don't need the ladder anymore. I'm Joseph Hills of Latter Day Removals. Yeah, this begs renovation. We're gonna all have so many diamonds. I actually do like this system. I like this system a lot. Not just because it's easily abused for privatizing roads, but I think it will kind of keep shop sizes more reasonable. Like Iskall came up with this system where you have to pay 1 diamond for every 100 blocks you want to claim on the Mushroom Island. And it's brilliant. People need like 300 torches. Well, that's the thing, is if somebody wants to renovate the portal tower, they just pay 50 diamonds, buy a permit. You can also replace all these blocks in the road for only 30 diamonds. Okay. Yeah, this is... I don't love that these are not lined up. This is actually really starting to bug me. Okay. Asuma joined the game. Asuma joined the game. Everybody claims Asuma joined the game. Okay. That's much better. If someone renovates, can someone else pay afterwards and replace their replacement? Exactly! This is the gift that keeps on giving. Yeah, it's not going to be too dark down there. Who takes the diamonds? Right now, the platform takes the diamonds. It's not a perfect system, but it's the system we have. Okay, let me make sure there's nobody we need to thank at the last minute. Any last minute donations that have come through? Doesn't look like it. Asuma is now live, it looks like. So we are going to need to be able to raid him. So I'm going to go ahead and post the links to his stuff. And I believe he's going to come over here. Okay. So he just went live. We are going to do the handoff shortly. And then we're going to go ahead and raid Asuma. Do. He's live. Can't get to the Mushroom Island. Dang it, Asuma. Somewhere in here, I had this stuff to make additional banner things. Or a new frame. Okay. Dang it, X. It's always something. Okay. I can't get to the spawn through the nether. Okay, so we are just going to leave That's an interesting bug. Heart of the stream weekend, right there. Okay. Well, we're going to go ahead and raid Assume a Void. Everybody go ahead and say, howdy, y'all. Joe Hills raid here. Till next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring.